Hey guys, this is Dark Ducky, and welcome to Fossil Island, which is a cute horror game where you go to Fossil Island and weird things start to happen. Summer holidays. This year, your parents decided it was up to Gramps to keep you occupied. Taking this as a chance to introduce you to his favorite hobby, Gramps takes you on a trip to a remote island. Ah, it looks quite nice. Fossil Island. Once a holiday resort, now abandoned and forgotten. Only a few people still remember the island's unique properties, its unusual abundance of fossils. Your Gramps is one of those who still knows its secret, and he tells you stories of his legendary hauls. Dinosaur bones, trilobites, it all sounds so exciting. Sounds fascinating. And so, the two of you book a boat ride and make the journey to Fossil Island. What will you discover there? Whatever you find, it will definitely be a summer to remember. Oh boy. I can't wait to remember forever this summer. Oh my gosh, do you want to view the tutorial? I absolutely love the graphics, yes. Let's learn how to discover fossils. Equip the radar with L1 or R1, mouse wheel up down for keyboard. Okay, wander around until the signal turns red. Talk to Gramps for tips on good areas to find fossils. Equip the shovel with mouse wheel up for keyboard, then press X, F to start digging, okay. Found river fossil. Cool. If you found something, then it will appear as a message over your head, and the fossil will be added to your inventory. Now that you have found a fossil, you will need to identify it. Return to camp and press OK. If keyboard, on the fossil box, choose Clean Fossil. Oh hell yeah, we actually get to clean the fossil. Now select which fossil you want to identify. Then you will see a new scene. Just press OK to reveal the fossil. Alright. You can view your current collection of fossils by pressing OK on the fossil box and choosing View Collection. And that's it. If you need more tips, try talking to Gramps. Also, you have other tools. Try using them and see what happens. Explore the island, find fossils, and if you get stuck, try resting at your tent. Who knows what might happen in the morning. Good luck! Oh, hell yes. Hey Gramps, how do I talk to you again? Was it E? Hello, kiddo. Here, take this snack in case you get peckish. Got a snack. Cool. How do I check my inventory? Ah, snack. A yummy snack. Restores 3 energy. Press OK to use item. I'm not going to use it just yet. How do I go back? Ah, escape. Okay. The music, too, you can tell, is inspired by Animal Crossing. Oh, man, I love this. Okay. Can I talk to him again? Is he going to tell me where to go? Hello, kiddo. Tell me about this. If you want to show me something, open your inventory and use that item while facing me. You can tell if you're looking right at me because the yellow triangle will appear over my head. Strange but true. That is strange. So I can like... Yeah, that's a snack. A yummy granola bar. Tastes great and gives you a boost of energy. You can only have 1 per day, though. Wouldn't want to spoil your appetite for dinner. Alright, cool. So is bro gonna tell me I need help? You know what? Let's just go exploring. Let's see what we got. How do I... Oh god, I don't remember how to, That's right, it's up on the... There it is, okay. That's how you equip the, searching thing. So I guess let's have a little look-see around here. Can I... Oh, I can. I just fell off. Can I go in the water? Invisible wall. Typical. Man, but yeah, I saw this game come out, and I wanted to play it so bad, but I've just been so busy these last few days, so I apologize for the lack of uploads, but hopefully this week will be a little bit better. Oh, I just love the music. I love the aesthetic. Okay, so it's... We got a compass? Oh, that's a cool compass. I like that. We have a lantern and my shovel. How do I use the shovel? Oh, I can jump, by the way. Cool, just figured that out. Okay, it's F. So let's do some digging. Ah, found a forest fossil. Nice. Also, did I lose a heart? Did I always have 4 hearts? I don't remember. An unidentified fossil that needs to be cleaned before you can identify it. Oh man, I love this. Can I just like collect a bunch of fossils and then go clean them later? What is this? Why is... Oh, it's probably below me, actually. Probably down here. Alright, what do we got? Some more fossils? Found an ocean fossil. Hell yeah. Oh, jeez, dude, this game brings me back. This makes me feel like I'm playing my N64 back in the day. Just the music, the atmosphere, everything, like... I don't think I've played a game by this developer yet either, but I'm thoroughly impressed. Alright, we're gonna... I wish I had a map. We're gonna find, like, one more fossil. And then we're gonna go back and clean them up. And see what we got on our first day. Oh yeah, you see my hearts up there? They're slowly depleting. Probably have to, I'm assuming that's my energy? I guess? What is this? Is this a maze? I don't know, this is supposed to get scary at some point too. So... we'll see when that happens. Let me Skyrim my way out of here. Come on, I just want one more fossil. Yeah, apparently I'm not supposed to go in here either. An old mine. It's all boarded up. Got a note. Mine note. Found the entrance to an old abandoned mine. Maybe I should show this to Gramps. He might know more about it. Huh. Okay. Yeah, I'll show Gramps. I'm sure there's some horrific things hanging out in that mine for me. Yeah. Wonder if I can get like a fishing pole or something at some point. Very, very reminiscent of Animal Crossing. Alright, it's kind of getting dark. I'm gonna go ahead and go back and clean up these 2 fossils we found. See what they have to offer. Or wait, let's actually show Gramps the note. You found the mine, did you? It's been abandoned nigh on half a century, you know. Oh, by the by, you're strictly forbidden from entering it. I mean it. That place is a death trap. Falling rocks, holes that'll trip you up before you even see them, maze-like tunnels leading who knows where. Just promise me you'll leave it alone and stay safe, alright? Your parents would kill me if something happened to you. I feel like there's more than meets the eye there. What will you do? Clean fossil. Guess let's start with the forest fossil. What do I do? What do I clean? Oh. Amber. Nice. I just pressed E and it cleaned it. Alright. Kinda cool. So let's clean the ocean fossil. See what we got here. Ooh. A sea snail. Oh boy. I love sea snails. Alright. Cool. Oh wow. There's actually quite a bit of info we can read about our fossils. So why don't we... I guess let's go ahead and read some of this. Sea snail fossil. Gastropods, like this sea snail fossil, have been around for over 530 million years. While the soft and squishy body of gastropods are unlikely to be fossilized, the hard shells are perfectly suited for being preserved. Gastropod shells can come in many different shapes and sizes. This one is a spiral shape, also known as a helicoidal. It sort of looks like an ice cream cone, doesn't it? Yeah, I guess it does. Amber. Amber comes from trees, but this isn't a tree fossil. Instead, this is some resin that is hardened and fossilized. Sometimes while searching for food or hiding in a tree's nook and or cranny, insects could get stuck in this sticky resin and become preserved in the amber. This is great for science, as these fragile animals might not have been preserved otherwise. Fun fact, the oldest animal found in amber is a mite that was over 250 million years old. Wow. That's pretty cool. A lot of history here, huh? Hold up. I heard a noise. Okay, we'll dig right here, see what we got. Another fossil. Found a forest fossil. Nice. So what happens... Can I eat the snack? Oh, I see. Yeah, so each of those is a, an energy. Okay. Alright. So how long can I stay out for? It's like almost 7 o'clock. I haven't seen anything weird just yet. Can't go swimming, can I? No. Like, I feel like a map would be kind of nice to have in this format of a game, just so that I don't miss anything, because I already feel like I've missed a corner of the map somewhere. Feels kind of small, but... Oh. Hey, didn't we already get something from here, though? Oh, it got really dark. Found an ocean fossil. Nice. Wow. I didn't expect it to get this dark. Dang. Don't I have like a flashlight? I don't need no flashlight though. I don't want to find Grandpa though, I'm kind of scared. Hey Gramps. You probably shouldn't be letting me hang out this late at night. Out in the forest. I mean, am I able to just like not ever sleep? I don't know. Let's clean up this fossil, I guess. Both of these fossils. We'll do both. Do the forest one first. More amber. Nice. Okay, we've seen that before. Is the ocean fossil the same? No, it's different. Ammonite fossil. Nice. Getting tired. Nah. Let's read this first before I go to bed. Ammonite fossil. Ammonites, like trilobites, are one of the most famous fossils as they are easily recognizable and can be found worldwide. Early scholars of natural history compared the shape of ammonite shells to coiled snakes, giving them the common name of snake stones. Of course, ammonites aren't actually snakes, but instead a cephalopod. These sorts of animals are still around today, including species such as octopuses and nautiluses. Fascinating. Aren't we having a nice little educational day? Right, guys? Hey, kiddo. Yeah, so like, I'm kind of curious what happens if we just stay out super late. Like, I want to see something a little spooky. You know, something like... something that doesn't look right. I've yet to see anything like that. You know, it's kind of giving me, a Happy Place vibes. God, that was such a good game. I wish I could replay that game from scratch. Great series. Go check it out. I know I recommend it a lot, but holy cow. Excellent series. Whoa! You passed out and recovered less energy. And spawned... in a floating area. Ah, okay, so if I don't go to bed by 10 o'clock, I get punished for it. Kind of like Stardew Valley. Good game too, by the way. I'd recommend it if you like, sandbox farming. Or like, if you like Animal Crossing, you're gonna like Stardew Valley. Alright. Well, I guess let's try and find some more fossils. Oh, well. Soft locked the game any %. Well, how long have I been playing? 15 minutes? Damn. Very sad. Alright, well unfortunately the game didn't save any of my progress, so I had to restart, so give me 2 seconds and I'll get us back where we were. You know, I bet we're gonna come across a fossil that's gonna be like, what the heck is this thing? And it's gonna implicate that there's like some hidden eldritch horror around here, which I'm into. I'm here for that. That's gonna be sick. You know, I want to commend the developer on the music as well. I think they did a good job of kind of... I mean, there's definitely a small, I don't want to use the word innuendo, I can't think of the right word right now, but kind of a reference to, the Animal Crossing music, and I appreciate the music's nice. Makes it really easy to just kind of relax, you know? Relax before some kind of horrific monster comes and gets me, you know? Because that's what's gonna happen, I'm sure. Ah, here we go. Yeah, I was wondering, I think the birds might indicate areas that you haven't really explored yet. I found another forest fossil. Alright, I think we might be good to head back and kind of uncover some of these. Yeah, the birds are helping me, I think. That's kind of nice. Come on, where are you? There you are. Alright, so if I dig this up, am I done? Do I lose? Found a forest fossil. Alright, so we don't have any energy left, so I'm gonna head back. We'll clean up these fossils and then call it a day. Read some of this new educational info. Hey Gramps, how you doing? Enjoying the fire? What will you do? Clean fossil. Alright, so this is a river fossil. Trilobite. I don't think we've seen that one yet. Let's see what this one is. Yeah, I haven't seen this one either. A dinosaur bone. Sweet. And we got another river fossil. A fish fossil. Nice. We got lots of reading for us today, don't we? Let's clean up these forest fossils. Probably amber. Yeah, okay, we've seen amber before. And then we've got a couple more One more forest. Oh, you haven't seen that before? A fern fossil. Cool. You know, fossils are really fascinating. They're cool. I love museums. Sea snail fossil. Yeah, I've seen that one too. It's always fun to like read all of the info about all this stuff. Ammonite fossil. Yeah, we've got that one too. Alright, so let's view our collection. Yeah, it's a little bit more filled out, so I'm going to read the ones here that we haven't seen yet. So we've seen amber, ammonite, and the sea snail, so I'll start from the fish fossil. A bony fellow these days, but over 500 million years ago, fish had no bones at all. The picaya was this animal's grandpa, and while it was boneless, it still had a sort of backbone made of cartilage. This was an early example of an animal with a vertebrae. Or was it? Scientists thought this was true for a time, but nowadays it's only considered a relative. The real earliest fish? Hycoichthys. Yeah. Forgive me for my lack of ability to pronounce that. Still an odd duck. Hey. It had no jaw. It probably ate by sucking up plankton. Plankton. Delicious. Trilobite fossil. This little guy might look like a bug, but it's really an ancient arthropod called the trilobite. The soft bits of the trilobite usually wouldn't be preserved by fossilization, but their shells are found all over the world. The shell itself is made up of 3 parts: the cephalon, the head, the thorax, the body, and the pygidium, the tail. Pygidium? I hope I said that right too. Dinosaur bone. Who dropped this bone? A dinosaur! This is probably an arm bone, though, since the bone is separated from the rest of the skeleton. It would be difficult to tell exactly which dinosaur it belongs to. It's not unusual for bones to wander away from the rest. Perhaps it literally walked away when a scavenger picked it up and took it to its nest. Or maybe after being buried, millions of years of geological shifts and environmental changes caused it to drift away. Yeah, makes sense. Fern fossil. The earliest plants were relatives of mosses, though these plants were very fragile, so not many fossils of them exist. This fossil is a fern. Though ferns look like any other leafy plant, they don't have seeds. Instead, they spread spores, like mushrooms. However, the earliest fern did have seeds. Isn't that confusing? So while these ancient ferns look similar to our modern ferns, their biology is surprisingly different. Huh. Cool. Yeah, I hope all of this is like accurate info. I'm sure it is. Will you rest? This will advance time to the next day, restore all energy, and save the game. Yes. I will rest. A terrible beast emerges from the sand northwest? What? What do you mean? What? Am I facing northwest? That's this way. Right? From the sand? Ugh. Feels a little concerning. Yeah, so like over here, right? I think there's a fossil over here somewhere. In the water? On the shore? Where is it? Ah, here it is. Found it. Alright. Dig this up. Go ahead and grab an ocean fossil. Yeah, so over here a terrible beast emerges, huh? What does that mean? Are they in the water? Can I fight them? Pretty sure I went northwest, right? I know how to read a compass. I hope, anyway. Maybe it's like inverted. Maybe this is actually northwest. I don't know, we'll go that way and find out. Alright, we got another forest fossil here. Thanks to Mr. Birdie showing me where it's at. Nice. Very nice, I'll take it. Because this very well might be northwest. I'm not really sure how to read the compass. I mean, there is this... Whoa. Okay. It's giving me goosebumps a little bit. What are you? You friendly? Or foe? What are you? It seems to be a large plastic dinosaur. There's something written on it. Tiago the T-Rex production code number 6314. Got a note. Huh, found a large plastic T-Rex. Alright. I'll go show Grandpa about this, because that's a bit strange. Why is that there? I was kind of scared of it, not gonna lie. Gave me a little bit of goosebumps here. I was thinking, man, that thing don't look right. Looks like it's gonna try to eat me. Thank you, birds. I really like the indicator of the birds, showing you where fossils are. That it saves a lot of time. Just makes life a little bit quicker, a little easier. Nice quality of life indicator. Alright, let's go talk to Grandpa about this thing. Okay, Grandpa, I have a question about this. You found a dinosaur. Oh, you mean a fake one. It must be a prop from when the resort was still around. Suppose it got covered by sand and the island popped it back out? I hear that pink T-Rex was a mascot of some sort. Named after the owner's kid, I think. Anyway, some good it did for them. Time and bankruptcy has left both the resort and that poor dino in the dust. Huh. Alright, so we're getting a little bit of background, a little bit of lore. So this place used to be like an amusement park or like an entertainment district sort of place. Okay. Cool. What happened to the kid? What happened after bankruptcy? Everybody okay? Anybody get eaten by a dinosaur? Huh. Well, that is very interesting. Kind of creepy. It's weird that did that come to me in a dream too, by the way? Is that like how I figured that out? I don't know. Alright, well I think I've been pretty thorough. I guess let's head on back and we'll clean up some of these fossils. Let's clean up some of these fossils. River fossil, dinosaur bone. Okay, we've already had one of those. Trilobite, we've already had one of those too. Ah, a turtle fossil, that's new. Cool. We have 3 forest fossils here. Ooh, a bird fossil. Cool. What is that? A shark tooth? Cool. And then I think that's it. Alright. Let's do some reading. Alright, so the turtle one is new. Turtle fossil. This guy's a modern turtle. The earliest turtle ancestor was the Eunotosaurus, and it could be found over 260 million years ago. The name means stout-backed lizard, and while they didn't have shells, they did have extra wide rib bones. This old lizard couldn't hide in a shell, but it is believed they would use these ribs to stabilize itself while burrowing. It would take another 50 million years before this animal's stout back would evolve into a shell, with a carapace and a plastron. I hope I said those correctly. Shark tooth. This is a shark tooth. Don't worry, the shark won't miss it. They lose and regrow about 35,000 teeth throughout their lives, so they have plenty to spare. Sharks have famously existed for a very long time, and its oldest ancestors were around over 440 million years ago. They were called the Acanthidea, or the spiny sharks. They had immovable spines that supported their fins, hence the name. Today, there are over 500 diverse species of sharks, including the plankton-eating basking shark, and even deep-sea sharks like the frilled shark. Interesting. Okay, and we have the bird fossil. The light and easily degradable bones of birds are a poor fit for fossilization. However, their bird-like dinosaur relatives had much tougher bones and were more likely to be preserved. This little guy is probably one of these animals. The earliest known ancestors was the Archaeopteryx. When it was first dug up, it was assumed to be a bird, but now we know it's actually a bird-like dinosaur. Since then, it's been discovered that many dinosaurs had feathers. I bet dinosaurs would be embarrassed of all those old depictions of naked dinos. Yeah, I remember when I was younger and they kind of like came out with that announcement like, oh, dinosaurs are actually like feathered creatures. A terrible beast emerges from the sand northwest. Oh, hey, it's raining today. A cute little outfit, too. Heck yeah. Hey, Gramps. Can I have that, snack? Thanks. Okay. So this time, a terrible beast emerges... Well, that's the same area, right? Is the dinosaur still there, maybe? I don't know. We'll go check it out. I'll dig up a few fossils on the way there, though. Hopefully we can get some new ones. Alright, so he is still here. Yeah, so nothing really new to be found today, I guess. I mean, I've dug up a few fossils, but I'll go clean them up in a little bit, see if they're anything interesting. Kind of curious about the mine. Let's see if that's changed at all. No, it's still sitting there. I mean, I can't go in. I don't have a tool to break it down or anything. Alright, nothing too interesting today. So let's go ahead and clean up some of these fossils that I found today. Let's see if we got anything new. Okay, here we go. We got a sea urchin fossil. That's new. Nice. Alright, and that's the only new one I think that we got today. On this nice rainy day. Let's read the sea urchin. Echinoids, like the sea urchin fossil, first appeared over 220 million years before the dinosaurs. These sea animals live on the sea floor and use their spines to crawl around and also for protection from predators. The hard shell of the sea urchin is the part that is usually fossilized. By the way, you can tell you haven't just dug up a round rock because the shells have little bumps. These bumps are where the spines would be attached. If you're lucky, they might still be stuck on. Cool. Alright. Well, I mean, that's all the energy that I have for today. It doesn't matter if I show this stuff to him again, does it? No, I think it's all the same dialogue. Yeah, okay. Alright, well, I guess let's call it a day. You know what, I had to actually look this up. I did not realize that it's actually the 6314 is a location. So it's like right here. 6314. I think. 6314 with a positive. Duh. But yeah, I had to look that up. Not very obvious to me, but I feel like it should have been, to be honest. So it's like right here. 6314. You found a paper thing. Yep. Okay. So I've just been running around being an idiot this whole time, I guess. Still neat, though. Really nice little puzzle there. I wish I had figured it out on my own, but I don't know. Guess I'm just not smart enough. Alright, let's see what Gramps has to say about paper thing. An unidentified find. This needs to be cleaned before you can identify it. Oh, did you dig that up? Yeah, okay. Alright, let's do the mine note. Or wait, not the mine note. What am I doing? The paper thing. Visit Fossil Island. New. Cool. Hey, Gramps. I got a... Oh, well, thank you for that. I wanted to show you the T-Rex... Oh, I can't show it to him, actually. Huh. That's interesting. It's in the inventory, actually, so let's read what it is. Poster. After opening only 6 months ago, X-Infra Co. have announced their themed resort Fossil Island is having a closing down event. However, few visitors are expected to take up the offer. Despite boasting a unique fossil dredging technology, the resort has failed to gain many fans. Detractors cite the island's remote location and long boat ride needed to reach it. Others say the theming is too niche considering the resort's size and high running costs. Fossil Island surprises few as another failed indulgent project out of its depths. Ominous. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and go to sleep. Just because I feel like to the north behind the visitors where bones rest. Ominous. To the north. Yeah, I feel like we've gotten all of the, like, regular things. Oh boy, what is this? A grave? How creepy, it's a grave. There's something written here. Find me where I began. 1871, 1917. Got a note. Oh. Okay. Well, I mean, I don't imagine I can, like, just straight up dig up the grave, right? I imagine nothing's gonna happen there? No. Okay, so I gotta go to, 1871. Alright, compass comes in handy now. I see the purpose of the compass, you know, I was wondering, why do I even have a compass? But it makes more sense now. Alright, so 1871, right here. Is this it? Didn't find anything. Dang. Maybe because I wasn't on it. Let's try again. Found a book thing. Fascinating. Let's go clean it up, I guess. Let's see what we got. Alright, let's clean up the book thing. Oh, it's literally a book. It's a diary. Alright. Let's have a look-see at this diary. I will never go into that damn hole again. There's something in there, and it was here long before us. We've all heard it calling to us. This all started when we broke through that wall last week. There was a cavern behind it, and some of us went in to investigate. When we heard the whispers, we turned back. No one dares to go in since. We were hired to dig, not deal with ghosts. I know it sounds crazy, but it can't just be some animal. It's trying to lure us into the depths. It wants something from us. I don't want to know what it is. Spooky. I wonder what it is. Hey, Grandpa. I think you've got some strange stuff going on at this place. Here, can you read this to me? That grave is from a long time ago. Over a century down with the worms. Ahem. Around that time, only the miners would have been here, so it must have been someone in a mining accident. Poor guy. The miners left after they complained about seeing ghosts and hearing weird things. If you ask me, sounds like it was a big fuss over nothing. Yeah, I'm sure that's true, Grandpa. Alright, well, I'm ready for the next horrible thing to show up tomorrow. A picture of the past, to the west, by the sands, writ upon the rock. Oh. To the west, writ upon a rock. Alright, I think I know where it's wanting me to go. I mean, I'm sure we're gonna see it anyway. Usually pretty obvious. In the sands, it said too, so it's probably over here, right? I feel like it's over here somewhere. Maybe up here? I don't know, there's nothing here though. I feel like I should get like a free note or something. Oh. What are you? There's some very old markings here. It seems to show a scene of a field with 6 carrots. There's also 4 stars in the sky surrounding a big moon. Got a note. Huh. Alright, what's the hint here? Is this something I can, like, dig up? Or not dig up, but, clean? I'm not sure. Well, let's show it to Grandpa, because I can't clean it. Drawing note. Oh, what a lovely drawing. I always knew you were a great artist. You say you copied this. Well, that's okay. Copying's a good way to learn. This style looks very old. Perhaps they're cave drawings by the ancient people who lived here? Goodness, they could be thousands of years old. We should show this to a museum when we get home. Anyway, the subject is very interesting. The people who drew this must have thought carrots were very important. I wonder why. Aside from them being delicious, of course. 6 carrots, 4 stars, and 1 moon. I wonder if these amounts mean something special to those ancient leaders, islanders. Maybe it's a ritual, or a recipe. Could this be a long-lost carrot cake recipe? No, 641? Never mind. Now Grandpa's just being silly. No, I don't think he's being silly. 641. Let's try that combination out, see if that works. 641. This it? Found a clay thing. Oh boy. Is this gonna be, the Children of Clay? Awesome game too, go check out that video. Really, really good game. An unidentified find. This needs to be cleaned before you can identify it. Yep, that's what I figured. So let's, clean the clay thing. Hey, a duck. Hey! This is a reference to me, right? A duck idol? It better be. Well, let's read it. See what it says. Duck idol. The people of the island believed in a god from below. It was a deity of the harvest and granted its disciples bountiful vegetables pushed to the surface from deep in the earth. Later, famine wiped out this civilization. Legends say this happened because the god became trapped in stone. Not being able to touch the soft earth, it could no longer deliver its gifts, and so the people starved. Well, I can assure you I would be a fair and just god. Rest. What do we have now? An invitation for a special day. West, on a platform of stone, alongside a winding path. Special day west on a platform of stone. Huh. Okay. On a winding path. I'll keep my eye out for a winding path. Oh hey, what's that? A book? Birthday card. It's a birthday card. It looks new. Inside is an invitation that says the party starts in the afternoon at 14:30. Okay. Easy next hint. 1430. Let's go there and dig up some more lore. Why don't we? 1430. Nice. Found a soft thing. Huh. Alright, let's go clean up the soft thing and read about it. I'm sure it's not like an organ, right? Hopefully. Soft thing. I'll show this to Gramps too in a second. Aw, it's a bunny toy. Cute. Let's read about the bunny toy. I did it! I extended it, and now it reaches the whole island. Its power can make this resort possible, and with the machine, it can't stop, even if it wanted to. It gives us complete control. We have novelty, we have unlimited power. There's no way Fossil Island can flop. What? Birthday? Oh, right. Happy birthday, Diego. I got you a cute cuddle bunny. It looks a bit like Daddy's new friend. Or used to until well, that's a company secret. Okay, see you soon. Ominous. I don't know what that means. Hey Gramps, can you tell me about this birthday card? A birthday card. And it looks new. I wonder if it was blown here by the wind. Yeah. I'm sure it was just blown here by the wind and there wasn't something horrible. Hidden between earth and stone, my burrow. Northwest, a path of sand. I think I know where that is. Where it's referencing anyway. It's like that path by the dinosaur at the beginning. Yeah, so I think it's over here? Yep. What have we here? Oh boy, a hole. This seems to be an animal burrow. You can hear a distant voice saying, 50 years earlier they heard me. 50 years later they found me. Got a note. Huh. Okay. So 50-50? Is that the thing? Is that what it's telling me to do? 50-50? Okay, let's try 50-50, see if we can get something. Maybe that'll be the last piece of the puzzle we've been looking for. Alright, 50-50. Heads or tails? Found a wet thing. Oh man. These are interesting descriptors. Alright, let's clean up the wet thing. See what this is. Oh! Hey, I called it. It's an organ. I knew we'd get an organ at some point. How did I know? Something. You don't know what this is. It's still moving. Oh boy. Hey kiddo. Yeah. You seem... Let's see what he says about the burrow note. You found a burrow. Are you sure? There aren't supposed to be any animals here except birds. Perhaps it belonged to a really big worm. Oh, I'm just kidding. I wonder what it could be though. A rabbit? A mole? I hope we get to see it. I sure hope. I sure hope we don't get to see it. Sure, let's see what the final day. My burrow. Go to my burrow. Northwest. Uh-huh. Huh? Where's Gramps? Oh no. The silence is deafening. Grandpa, do I have to come save you? Is Grandpa the monster? Maybe Grandpa's the creature. Wouldn't that be a twist? Yeah, so the mine is still closed. So I guess, not in there. Oh boy. I guess we get to go in here now, huh? An opening. Could this lead into the mine? Gramps must be in here. Enter the hole. Are you sure you can't leave once you go in? Go inside. Ooh, spooky. Can I pick this up? No. You finally found me. I left clues, and you're finally here. You can help me. It will be okay. I'm so happy to feel you. Well, isn't that comforting? Can't say I'm happy to feel you as well. Is that a, like, art pumping? Is this a maze? Oh, God. It is. It's a disturbing maze. Anything in there? No. A century ago, they broke open my cage. Did they? What are you? You seem to be something rather large. Something alive. As if the whole mine itself is alive. What is this? Can I read this? Where am I? A generator. Yes, I can read this. A notebook. Most of the pages are unreadable, but one page is still legible. The gate key went missing again. I swear it's been something to do with that thing. This place has been a mess since it was hooked up to that machine. R&D says I'm imagining things, but I don't think they have as much control over it as they say. Not to mention those sounds I've heard. I swear it sounds like whispering. Anyway, there's no way I'm risking getting locked in here with that thing. So I hid a spare key. I buried it in the storage room in front of that creepy safety poster. No way I'll forget that. Now I just need to hide a shovel so I can dig it up later. Oh. Alright, so, remember that so for when we come across a safety poster. I don't imagine it's that. That's like a sign. It doesn't feel like a poster. Is this where it came in? Yeah. Alright, so I guess let's look around some more until we find a poster. Then more came. Found again. Discovered my power. Your horrible power. Yeah. You look like a friendly thing. They made me use it to push up those horrible stones. Dead fakes. Oh, is this the warning sign? Should I dig right here? Do I get something? Didn't find anything. No, I guess not. It's a poster, not a sign. Fed my disciples with my power. Loved each other for many years. Long ago, gone now. But I still need worship. Gives me energy. Scary. So I guess, yeah, back in the day they made this god thing push up fossils that were like not real fossils. Be alert. Hazards. Yeah, so maybe this poster? Right here? Found a key. Yeah, that was it. Nice. Okay. Let's press onward. I like how this isn't actually a maze. It's more of a just a winding path almost. But without energy, using my power hurts me. Tires me. 50 years of pain. So it sounds like these guys exploited you for profit. But you can help me, love me, and the machine can make me push those stones without pain. Keep going. Please. Just a little further. Oh boy. No, Grandpa. What's it done to you? Kiddo, run before it catches you too. Stay. It hurts. Stay, I'm so tired. I heard a voice back at camp. It said you ran into the mine, so I went in to save you. It tricked me. Just stay a while. Please. Don't listen to it. Just get away. I'll be right behind you. What? No! Oh god. Grandpa got sucked to death. You can't escape. Stay with me. And Grandpa. Worship me forever. Oh god. What? Oh, it's moving. Is it moving? You need to run. Okay, I don't feel a whole lot of tension, but you know what? I'll run for the first ending, because I think there's two endings in this game. So let's follow this path out of here, right? Does this lead me out? That's awful generous if it does. Hey, the exit. Unlocked with the key. Hey! Phew, I made it. Let's get out of here. You and Gramps escaped the mine and left the island. You called the police and told them about the creature in the mine. Either they didn't understand what you meant by a living machine monster, or they didn't believe you. No one investigated the mine of your concerns. Or your concerns. Typical. You and Gramps went home. Years passed by peacefully. Sometimes you talked to Gramps about your time on the island, but mostly you tried to forget it ever happened. Reminiscing about your time together on the island was bittersweet. The time you spent with Gramps would be something you would treasure forever, but the thing you saw in the mine haunted your nightmares, even in adulthood. You sometimes think of that poor creature, forced to work forever for a purpose that no longer exists. You wonder if it's still alive. You wonder if it still unearths fossils for visitors that will never come. You wonder, in your worst nightmares, if one day it might escape. You wonder if one day it might find you. Hated that. Congratulations, you got the good ending. Thank you for playing. Alright, yeah, this was a nice little game. So I'm going to let these credits play, and then I'll go back and get the bad ending. I assume. Alright, we are back to get the bad ending, so let's go try to save Gramps and fail miserably and be absorbed into whatever this thing was. Like, I think it'd be interesting to have put in a twist where Grandpa, the Gramps that escaped with me, was actually like a mimic of some kind. Right? Like, that'd be kind of scary. Alright, let's go get wrecked. So this time, we don't have the key. What happens now? Where did this gate come from? It's locked. There's no way out. Okay, so I'm guessing there's like a timer, probably. And I think we probably just have to wait for it to run out. It's too late. You feel something grab your leg. Somehow the monster's flesh circles around you. You're pulled deep into the mine, and then you see the monster. You cannot move. You shout for Gramps. He doesn't reply, no matter how much you try. The monster speaks to you. For years, all you hear are its whispers. For years, all you see is the monster. How you still live is a mystery, but you do. At first, you pitied the monster. It was captured and enslaved, but now you know. No matter how much pain and loneliness it feels, it doesn't deserve to do this to you. Sometimes you wonder what it was like before it was a monster machine. You imagine what it looked like. You imagine it as a little rabbit. You find this image comforting as you wait someone to save you. But no one will ever find you. You got the bad ending. Alright, well, that was the bad ending. We just get stuck there with the monster forever. Alright, well that is going to be it for Fossil Island. Overall, a really nice horror game by Core Talk. I think they did a really, really good job with this one. I really liked obviously the style is very appealing to me. I really like the N64 kind of horror games, and my all-time favorite horror games are the ones that start out kind of cutesy, and then it turns out, oh, there's something horrifying going on beneath the surface. Now, I really liked this, but I would have liked to see a little bit more horror in this. Like, I would have liked to see early on, maybe more hints at something even more sinister. So, I don't know, maybe some creepy thing watching me from afar. I don't know, just something like that. That's just my personal taste, my personal preference. Obviously, everyone else's could be different. Yeah, I really liked the reference to the fact that, like, this is kind of a little bit inspired by Animal Crossing. That was nice. Oh, and the puzzles. I really liked the puzzles. I don't know if I was just an idiot. I did feel kind of stupid after finding out that how you're supposed to solve them is like by going to the coordinates and digging there. I felt kind of dumb after looking up how to do that. I don't know if that was on my part or the developer's part. Probably mine. I was just being dumb, I think. So, but after I figured it out, it was pretty easy and still a nice little puzzle overall. So yeah, I really enjoyed this game. I hope you guys did too. And with that said, be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.